So I am thrilled to be joined by one of the busiest women in town, Marcella Gencarelli, Vice President and Manager of Client Engagement at Lakeland Bank, former chair of the Suburban Chamber of Commerce, founder of the Warren Ladies Lunch, and so much more. Marcella, thank you for taking time to speak with me today.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Brian, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to be able to speak to you and have this conversation. I'm thrilled and I'm excited and I feel honored.
You have a very diverse background and a very interesting path to where you are now. Entrepreneurship, your experience in banking, your leader in the local chamber. What inspired your founding the Warren Ladies Lunch? Because that's quite popular. What got that started?
We did not have a Chamber of Commerce in Warren when I was working there. And I wanted to reach the small business owners. And the way to reach them was only through word of mouth. It was the most interesting thing. So I started to ask a couple of my customers, that were small business owners, how do you connect? So we started with 2 people in a little cafe, which grew to 4, grew to 5. Before you knew it, we were in a bigger restaurant. We had 50 people, and it just grew like wildfire. And we had to scale it back a little bit. So we became a meetup group, and we keep it to 25 every month. So it was the first Wednesday of every month, which we're still holding true now as the first Wednesday of each month. And it's for 25 seats. We have over 200 members, and it's just 11 years. 11 years, and everybody still looks forward to it. And you have some of the same people, but then you also have new folks that come through for different reasons. They're exploring career opportunities. They want to expand their network. They want to learn about what the featured speaker is going to speak about. But whatever the case is, it's good. It's all good stuff. So that was how that was born, and it stayed for a long time.
Now that's interesting. You mentioned that coming to life, that group being born out of the lack of a local chamber, but yet fast forward, and you're the most recent past chairwoman of the Suburban Chamber of Commerce, correct?
Correct.
So tell me about the Suburban Chamber. For our viewers who aren't familiar with it and its footprint and what it does, tell me a little bit about it.
Suburban Chamber of Commerce covers Summit, New Providence, and Berkeley Heights. And I have become involved with them, over 7-8 years ago when I was working in the area. I just saw the value in the chamber. I hosted an event for where I was working at the time, and it was a very, very well attended event, and there was engagement. Hence what I do now, client engagement, but there was engagement from all of the persons that were involved with the chamber, as well as the leadership of the chamber. And from that point on, I said, you know what? When I'm out in the community and I'm working for the company that I represent, if I lead with a community piece to help bring value to their life and their business, there's a value add to that. And that's how I wanted to position myself to be remembered, and also to help them gain, new customers, new prospects, new relationships, whatever that would look like, new opportunities. So it's become a very, very large part of what I do, which led me into client engagement for where I am now. It all worked in together, and with Lakeland Bank, with the client engagement role, it's all of those pieces that work in tandem together.
So Marcella, given your experience with the Suburban Chamber of Commerce and your position at Lakeland Bank as manager of client engagement, tell me about what you're hearing from businesses and what they need.
What businesses really need right now, as they've relayed that to me, is the opportunity to connect. Because this has been a very, very scary time. Obviously, we all know that. I mean, it's health scare as well as a business scare for many people. And they were looking for information on how they best even connect with their customers, and looking for new customers.
Sure.
And connecting with each other and networking. Like, what is that all going to look like now? I hear that a lot. Each and every webinar, that I have hosted, that seems to be a conversation that is started by one of the attendees. And I'm happy and I feel blessed and privileged to be able to provide, these opportunities, for for business customers and for prospects as well. It's very, very important. There's a huge value to it. And so that's really what I'm hearing from a lot of the customers and prospects that I do see, and the business owners.
Well, it's been great talking to you today, and keep up the good work and stay busy. I know you will.